Hey everyone, FPS Chasley here. Welcome back to Dangerous Waters, Red Storm Rising, Race of the Cripples. It's a crazy sea state going on. Got these Grecias coming up on us. Since the last time, thanks to Extra Marco for subscribing. Thank you very much. And Danosaur24 for following. Oh, it's Labor Day here in the United States. I got off from work. So let's try and get this mission done, huh? We get this done. Move along. Move along. Move along. Yes, howdy, Mr. Thumper. How's it going? Alright, our game plan right now is actually going to try and let the Grecias just pass on by us. Okay, I don't have any of this on. We're at a time lapse, might as well turn those on. So I'm going to try and come more this way, more kind of like in front of the buffalo. I'm going to try and let these Grecias pass on by here.
310, designated Sierra 27.
It may just be a mirror of Master 5. It's worth investigating. Sastaver, hello. That moment in Dangerous Waters when you're playing a parry and see. One backfired on radar, am I right? Alright, what is this thing over here this way? CR27. $5145. I don't believe that's any kind of submarine. No, it is not. Okay, so I think I'm fairly certain that's just a mirror or something. Alright, steady as she goes, Mr. Squidward. We're pretty far from these guys. There's no way they're going to be hearing us. This sea state. So we'll see what their plan of action is. They've been going in a straight line pretty much this whole time. I don't know if they're just going to keep going in this straight line or what, because they're going to pass us over here. Oh, I didn't annotate these, but these are supposed to be like some kind of like equidistant. So like in some future point in time, these two contacts will be here, and then here they'll be here. So getting close to that point of closest approach, probably more around like here. And these are relative to the buffalo. So we're pretty close to having them sail on by here. Alright, I'm gonna shallow up our angle here.
Come right to course 0, 2, 1. How am I?
Out of 30 stingers, they shot down 2. Okay. Sounds a little implausible. But, A for effort. Very reminiscent of the, amphibious landing in Red Storm Rising with the, dudes on that ship shooting at the F-15s doing the strafing runs or whatever. Or were they shooting them at cruise missiles, too? I don't remember. It's been so long since I've read the book.
Steady on course 0, 2, 1.
Gonna reveal my ignorance here. The problem with the thing like an AIM-54 is that you're shooting it from, at least this is my perception as an engineer and based on what I've read, is the you're starting from the ground at effectively 0 knots. So a lot of the benefit from air-to-air missiles comes from how fast the launching platform is going as to how far it can go and how high up it is. So that Phoenix would have to fight through a lot of atmosphere to get to any kind of target. That's why like the S-300 and those really advanced Russian long-range surface-to-air missiles are enormous. Just needs like so much fuel to get any kind of like decent range and altitude. And also, air-to-air missiles tend to go like more or less level. So anything launched from the surface also has to climb, so it has to fight gravity too. It has to expend some of its energy on converting kinetic energy to potential energy to get higher up. Somi83, hello, thank you for following. Okay, I thought CR23 here was the guy we just marked. That was CR27. And autocrew is taking care of the mirror contact. CR23 just gonna drop that. I said a minute old. We may have just gotten some pings from it, but I don't recall hearing a helo ping, so they must have been very faint. What's Master 5 looking like? Here we go. Yeah, okay, sure. Pine Martin, hello. Hello, Emily. Found it indeed. I usually also stream kind of late for European audiences, typically. But glad to have you here. Oh, crap, that's right, there's icebergs around here. Don't want to pull a Titanic here, or perhaps a San Francisco. Vodka Pudenhara. Hello, how's it going? Yeah, we're just steady as she goes it here. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's not right. That is not an astute. Don't know what the autocrew's smoking. Some kind of Russian surface boat. Alright, this is probably good enough here. We don't have to get directly in front of the Buffalo Mozzarella.
Come right to course 057. How am I?
I'm getting close to that iceberg, huh? Not too bad, though.
Steady on course 057.
Okay, autocrew has them having a slightly more easterly course than I had anticipated. If that's true, works to our advantage. They keep saying this is a Slava. Possible. I think it might be something smaller. I guess we could check. That thing's only getting further away from us as time goes on, though. It's probably kind of faint at this point.
Con sonar. I have
Hello.
contact bearing 224. Designated Sierra 28.
Oh, toad baffles. Great. Okay. Then we're gonna lose all tracking on that guy at this point, then. That was purely a toad track. If we were by ourselves, we could just snake around. But, snaking around just means the buffalo's gonna overtake us eventually. So we'd have to speed up to get back in front of it. This is not a good time for that. Squall inbound. No, there's not. If you could get the game to say torpedo in the water, that would be the that would be terrible. Is that our guy? No, it's someone down here. I thought about making like the following notification, like the com sonar torpedo in the water call out. Scare my ass. Hey, what's up, trench gun? Ah, it's not too bad. Got 4 contacts and a helo. Apparently we have a hostile astute out here. No, we don't. Auto classifier's going a little wonky. Ah, there's just too low of a bearing rate to try and pinpoint that active set. Not even gonna bother. I'd wager around here. It's hard to tell though. Based on emitted noise alone. There's a guy who streams DW as an audio thing you can buy for Torp in the Water and Vampire Inbound. Okay, who's that? I don't think I've heard of such a guy. Yeah, I think that could be funny for a little bit, but I think it would just frustrate me, annoy me eventually. Torpedo in the water, where else would it be? Good point. Is that one of those things where you just try and have like a somewhat longer thing to say, so if something gets cut off, you can kind of guess what they're saying? Like saying negative as opposed to no or whatever. Oh my gosh, we've gone a third of the way. Got a ways to go. I don't remember this mission being this long. Okay, so we've passed point of closest approach, at least for the Buffalo, on this first Grisha. Us is coming up shortly here. Torpedo. Oh yeah, underwater rocket. I guess you can make the sound as loud as you wanted to in a video, though. You have to give some relative sounds there for some context.
Con, sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 153. Designated Sierra 29.
Oh, one of these guys seems to be squeaking on the conformal here. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, I forgot to turn up the brightness on my monitor here. 1 second. Crank it. $140, $180. Yep, there you go. Grisha 5. What's PL? Poland? I'm just curious now. Yep, look at that. I have no idea how to pronounce that. That was the same thing. That's why. Different name, same thing, different name. Yeah, it can all be, it can be relative. How loud you want something to be. Might be a little more useful to be like, you can hear a normal torpedo at 10 miles, but you can hear a squall at 60 miles, like something like that. Be like, holy crap, so much more acoustic energy. But yeah, you can make a, what would you call it? Closed loop? Open loop? Closed loop internal combustion engine? I don't know. Internal combustion engine, well, just the fact that it's going much slower too is mostly contributes to why it's quieter. But yeah, rocket engine, always going to be loud. It's kind of amazing when you think about it how quiet they can get, internal combustion engines in the modern day. Internal combustion engines, well, the nomenclature I think of when I think of open and closed cycle might be different as opposed to what it is thermodynamically. But like when you floor an internal combustion engine, you go into open loop mode. It's not monitoring the mix with the O2 sensors. It's just running off of tables. But if you're just like cruising at highway speed, it has lookup tables for optimum like stoichiometry and gas mileage or whatever. So that's what I'm thinking of when I think open loop, closed loop. But I think that's a much narrower reference to just like the engine control unit. Yeah, in terms of control. Yeah, that's the way to put it. Yeah, so open closed loop control. Well, I think open closed loop is different than open closed cycle. Those are two different things. It's not even like comparable besides open and closed. Oh. Interesting. A little transient right there. This isn't turned down, is it? Seems kind of quiet to me. No. Turn my headphones up a little bit then. Was all right for you guys, a little quiet? Let's see how TMA is doing with these solutions. I don't know why it does this. It's like that's not fitting the data at any point in time. Okay, not gonna open that can of worms of trying to fit 4 hours of data. See, this just looks like nicer to me. I don't know. Auto, they might be off a little bit at this close of a range. Doesn't really matter. Torpedo would be able to sort that out. But I don't think they're getting it right. Did I reduce that other guy to 10 knots? Because you could better record these kind of moments for examining with the truth later. It's kind of hard to go back and double check it without doing a lot of work. That's not where that was before. Curious. Oh, that's what you mean when you say closed cycle? Doesn't shoot it out. Yeah, I hate when people call that back pressure. Back pressure is like a pet peeve of mine. It's like, no, there's just pressure. As long as pressure of the exhaust is greater than the pressure of the ocean, it'll go out. If they're equal, it won't do anything. And then if it's the other way around, then yeah, it can't eject exhaust. Back pressure is like not a scientific term. Our mission is the Buffalo here got wounded, injured, whatever, damaged in the Tomahawk strike of the previous mission. And it's deaf and blind. Rather, it has no fire control and it has no sonar. So she's just running at 7 knots this way, and we're to escort her. And these guys are kind of chasing us down. They haven't found us yet, which is why they're kind of just running around like they are here. Just curious if these guys are going to keep going or if they're going to like turn around at some point. In a previous attempt, I tried shooting them and it went poorly, so I'm just going to try and avoid that for as long as I can. Or if we are going to shoot them, I'm going to wait till we're in their baffles. Whoa. Well, that's an accurate solution. Maybe we'll get a loud explosion here in a second. And then, yeah, this is just going crazy. This dude is not an astute. We're picking up that guy, huh, Master 6? I don't know if the auto teammate, it just looks weird because it's doing its auto thing. It doesn't necessarily update to what it's actually currently looking like. That's possible. Where's that guy at? 134. Yeah, I mean, we're just getting like 1 frequency on that dude. Some kind of just probably a lighter Soviet warship. Yeah, the astute is just in LwAmi. Sonars. This is a sonar auto classification. This is not this. Might as well just say caution. Something more appropriate is not an astute. Alright, well, we're in just keep swimming mode here. Just keep swimming. Let's try and reestablish with Master 5. Bearing 072. Where does our baffles start? 087. So let's come left 20 degrees here.
Come left to course 034. Helm aye.
More helo pingers. Oh yeah, this guy. But yeah, the buffalo is actually running blind through here with these icebergs. It's like goodness. Is that a speck of dust or an iceberg? Okay. This could use a little wipe down. Good. Oh, there's no one of those little transients. Oh, did like blip in the throttles or something, or what? Can we even detect this guy anymore? Maybe a freaking off the sonar at this point. 073. That looks like something, but I think it's just a an anomaly of the noise. Oh yeah, we can see him. Hear him, whatever. I can see the audio as interpreted by the computer. 5145. I think that's where they're getting their Slava from. 5145. But it could be anything, dude. Dude's been moving around with the pinging. That may be disconcerting. Looks like this other set here was around here. This one may be here. Seems kind of far. But they're on the move. I know in the original game, Trafalgar was a 50 hertz boat. I think they made it 60 hertz here in LwAmi. LwAmi, whatever the hell we want to call it. Not the greatest name. Yeah, it's a, yeah. So why is it even saying astute? It should be a 50 hertz. It's definitely a 50 hertz first frequency over there. Master 6. Well, it's gonna be hard to see Master 6. Guys are kind of more or less the same bearing here. Yeah, 10 degrees of separation might be fine. Let's check it out. Yeah, like it's a 50 hertz first frequency. I don't know where they're getting astute from. It's just incorrect. Okay, Autocrew doesn't even want to bother tracking that dude. Did I ever play Silent Service on NES? Nope, I did not. Does HF show up on intercepts in dangerous waters? No. It's really just like a... Hold on. Excuse me. It's a it's just like a 3D filter on the world. It doesn't actually like emit anything. So you're kind of just like looking out with it, just a different filter on the 3D. From like a gameplay rendering perspective. That's true. The HF is on the conning tower, I think, for the LA. I think the 60 hertz was done by Westinghouse, and then I think the 50 hertz was AEG. The split for that happened like a long time before the Cold War. I think AEG, some kind of European utility. I think it was German. Oh yeah, you can. I don't know if you meant like if you can counter detect high frequency sonar. You cannot. You can see stuff on the HF, but usually like subs or torpedoes. Subs, it's usually too late by that point, and for torpedoes, it's definitely too late if you can see it on the HF. It's like moments from impact. Yeah, I generally confuse like voltage and frequency, not in terms of like just that if I'm thinking of frequency, I'm actually thinking of voltage, even though I don't realize it. Because not only do frequencies differ, like voltages between US and Europe differ as well.
Come right to course 058.
I don't
Now
even
on.
know if autocrew like even started tracking that guy or not. No, they didn't care. It's fine, whatever. Way the hell out of Pearl. Well, now we are more or less directly in front of the Buffalo. I think our voltage nominal here is
Steady on course.
the 120 or
0,
110.
8.
I don't know. Something like that. I want to say 120. Because that's always what my UPS says it is. But 110 also sounds familiar. I think it's like a 110/120 kind of thing. Okay. Similar juice. Good old alternating current. Oh, let's do the long interval. You can really see the, you can kind of see it's curving over this way a little bit. Well, especially with this guy here. I think that was the Buffalo. And then, like, straightening out for the point of closest approach. And then should be starting to like, curve back up here. Not as dramatic with the current situation of it. Do I have tubes lined up on people? I do. Okay, good. In case we need to shoot back. Tubes 1 and 3 for our Grisha friends. I'll leave that on for now. As long as it doesn't give me a circle search. Ooh, that was a distant ping. Where did that come from? Unless I was just like hearing things. That was that guy. Sometimes the sound doesn't play. That seemed kind of faint. No, that one, I think. Where's that? That might be this, guy. Not showing up here. That's a master, though. Tracked with the intercept. Oh, well, this is off. Why is this off? Okay, well, it's on now. But missing out on a ton of active data. Oops. Don't know why that was off. Good old electricity stuff. I don't know why, just never... just never particularly cared for it. Alright, well, let's keep it rolling. What was that, Limp Bizkit? Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Maybe they were one behind another the whole time. That's a possibility. They could have maneuvered more. Oh, now we're all the way up here. Okay, I remember when this Master 5 guy was near this ice sheet. Oh, do we have an ice sheet between us? Kind of. Yeah, our home free is definitely going to be when we hit the solid ice. Got a ways to go still. You make Talkie Box work again. Electricity is weird because you can like calculate how fast the electrons move through a circuit. It's like very slow. Then it's like, well, then what's the energy? It's like pulses of photons or something. I don't know. Whoa. Oh, that's a Evo. I was like, what the hell's pinging from behind me? It's not playing the sound. Electricity is deep state, yeah, basically. Oh, we're getting pings from Master 5. May have turned around. Okay, well that's something new and interesting. I'm gonna go manual on that. Two possible solutions here. This one seems to look a little neater. Hard to tell. All right, let's do a little due east here.
Come right to course.
Do some
0,
tracking.
9,
Switch this to
2,
a lag
helm
here.
on.
Are these guys close enough together we're picking up both of them? No, we're not. Why is just the one showing up on sonar but not the other? That would lead me to believe that this solution is not correct for Master 2. Okay, that may be more like it, because yeah, if it was really right there, you would see another line right there, too. They're far enough apart that you'd be able to see that. But nothing on the broadband for that guy. Definitely fainter over here as well, so yeah, we're going to go with that.
Steady on course. 0.
Should fire her tomahawks and get depth charged. Something like that. It didn't happen on screen. Whatever happened to the buffalo. No, that's because this is just a solution and not truth. So this is just what our sensors are showing. So this is just like a placeholder, like a convenient little placeholder thing. If we had show truth on, you'd actually see it wave riding. And we know where this guy is. Let's turn the truth on for a second here. Watch the action. Yeah, these are insane seas. Oh my god. That's a little unrealistic looking. Douche. Yeah, so this is truth with the crazy wave riding going on right now. Yeah, these are nutso seas, dude. Oh, it's floating. Yay. Levitation boat. Alright, and yeah, there you go. There's a little check on that solution. It's right on the money. Good thing is they're not going to hear you. Yeah, I changed the sound profile for the mission, because if I didn't, yeah, they would be hearing me, which is very unrealistic, but yeah, it's neither here nor there. I think overall the game, once you get better at the game, it becomes kind of annoying how far detection ranges can be. I understand why it's that way. It makes it kind of easier. Really close in detection ranges, things happen freaking quickly. But like in this shallow water where we are with this rolling storm, like acoustic conditions should be terrible. So that's why I changed the bottom type in it. It's 11:38 in game. It's 12:14 in real life. Is this morning or evening? I guess it's evening. Or morning, because it gives you a 24-hour clock. Alright, I will be right back. That is indeed one way to say it. Sounds apt. Alright, Master 5. Okay, we've gotten some pings after we've turned here. Almost nailed down this solution. Maybe. Need a little more time. Let it churn a bit. Gonna go. Wait, where was it last when we last seen it? Which one puts it further away? About the same. Let's just say this for now. TMA stand for too much arithmetic. Tons of magic artistry. I don't know. Ooh. The curve over appears to be getting sharper here. With Master 1, it should not be. Oh, I changed course. Okay. I was like, woo. Dude seems to be getting closer. No, we're steaming eastward at the moment. That's why. Okay, I don't want to do this too long. I'm trying to get some different tracking data. Okay, see, look, here we go. On Master 5 here. Here we're gonna say not that then. There you go. We'll go with that. Alright, let's return to base course.
Come left to course.
You don't need to get
0,
any closer,
5,
Master 1
7,
here, than we
helm
already are. Oh, forgot to paint over a little part of the HUD or something there. A little gray speck. HUD, window, display, whatever.
Steady on course 0, 5, 7.
Okay, well, good. Now we're opening again, or they're opening
Sonar,
us.
I have a new
Whoa.
contact. Bearing 1, 4, 6. Designated Sierra 3, 0.
Oh, that's a, I think that's gonna be a mirror track.
Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 0, 3, 8. Designated Sierra 3, 1.
I will plug this back on, even though I think it's gonna mess up my solutions. Or she could mess up my solutions. Alright, well, I'm gonna do it for you. Sierra 3-1. What's up with that? I don't know. Gonna get rid of it. That's fine. Yeah, it doesn't drop. I think TMA has to be on autocrew for sonar to drop mirror tracks. Air-launched wire-guided torps. Interesting. Massive reel in the back of the plane. Yeah, I was gonna say. The plane couldn't do that. Maybe a helo. But yeah, the buoy transmitter, yeah, sure, it can do it. Very interesting. Oh, I need to keep a check on sounding here. Okay, it's just going to be opening up, basically. Good. Icebergs? No. Well, TMA seems to be keeping my solutions interesting. Probably just hasn't had a chance to look at them yet. Let's take a save. We've been at this for a little bit now. When did I start? 11:30. Wow, it's been about an hour. Okay. Just gonna say checkpoint. A depth constraint. I think
I have a new contact. Bearing 1, 4, 4. Designated Sierra 3, 2.
I think unfortunately most subs will outdraft most surface ships. Oh, instantly gone. Okay, must have been a mirror track. Good. I don't want to go further left of the Buffalo there, relatively speaking. Seems like a dick move. Just leave him hanging on the exposed flank there. Teammates dancing Master 1 all around. They're dancing. Don't know where they're getting... yeah, I don't know where they're getting their solution ideas from. But we'll let them chew it. That's fine. Have a general sense of where they are, where they're going, where they've been. Actually had that save you from a torp in DW. Well, well. That's what we call the buzz cut. This is a nice shot, kind of rim lit. Too bad the resolution's so low, no anti-aliasing. And no one's doing anything crazy. Everyone's kind of just hanging out. Yeah, the old multiplayer. Should change all multiplayer matches to have like mud bottom type. You don't hear someone until they're like about 2,000 yards away. Just insert Anakin meme. This is where the fun begins. I use that ironically, of course. Alright, how we doing? How far we've come here? We made about 10 miles since starting the stream. 80 more to go, 85. This is intensely boring, if you know what I mean. It's also both, it's like tense, we got tons of stuff around, but it's also kind of just hiding. Don't have much control over the situation. I can appreciate Cold Water's torpedoes immensely. Just being able to have the, I don't know what you call it. You're much more in fate of your destiny, and much more in control of your fate in Cold Waters, and sometimes that's just what you want. Just want to be like, I know how to work this, I just want to defeat this torp. Dangerous Waters can be very frustrating. You can just get beat, like real life. And there's nothing you can do about it because you got beat. Awfully slow warfare indeed. Sometimes awfully suspenseful warfare. Okay, I think Autocrew TMA is getting it sorted. Getting a little messy over there as they're figuring it out. Oh, they seem to have converged to my conclusion of 10 knots. I don't know where they get their bearing error thing from. It's like, okay, I'll just trust that. I have no way of verifying that. And then for some reason here's the only place you can see bearing rate. Left 0.4 degrees per minute. I saw that out of my periphery. What? I'm going to say no to whatever auto crew is smoking here. See no indication that's what's happening. Okay, there's our other guy. Yeah, I mean, he is still kind of bending over. And we're going the same, like, base course. So it's definitely still approaching. When was that change made? Okay, well, he's still 13,000 yards. For some reason, this scale makes it seem like he's way closer. But still, 13,000 yards is a good distance. For reference, these little circles are, I believe, RBU range. And what is my little range circle from? I think my, like, maximum shooting range is typically 10,000 yards. It's self-imposed. The torpedo can go further. I don't usually shoot unless it's within 10,000 yards. As a rule of thumb. Yeah, squalls are kind of annoying in this game. They're cool, but there's no way they're just a conventional warhead. There's just no way. Especially like in real life, you wouldn't make it conventional. The thing can't be guided. It's just a different way to get a nuke out to a boomer real quick if it's launching missiles. IRL rule of thumb is 8 nautical mile. Oh, where's that from? That's definitely going to be surface ship only. Not going to pick up a sub till it's much closer than that. Yeah, Alpha, I think, is the fastest class of boat. Papa was like a one-off. You can say it doesn't count if it's like not a production of submarine. It's like the absolute fastest submarine, but not the absolute mass-produced submarine fastest.
Con, sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 1.
Oh, get him on the old sphere.
Designated Sierra 3, 3.
Okay, this I'm more willing to get behind. They may have shallowed up there. I don't even know if that's the right word I want to say. They've changed their angle more towards us. More interceptory. I don't know. I don't know how you would describe that. What is the adjective for? I guess you could just say turn towards us slightly more. This is my strategy. See if it plays off here. Should be good. I mean, it should already be at pretty much closest approach if this is true. It should already be past that. Closest approach should be like right next to each other. Well, let's plot it out. 15 minutes. 2.5 miles. What is it for me? Oh god. I'm just gonna say like 1.7 or something. 1.8 rough math. Okay, no, we're not at closest approach yet. Okay. Yeah, if you're shooting anything that's like 4 miles away or more with like a conventional squall, it's like that's asking a bit much. And it's like such a weird weapon, in my opinion, to also use without a nuke, because you're just gonna like let everyone around forever know that you're there with it. I mean, I guess you've gotten fired upon, but I don't know. That's just my feeling on the matter, as never served on a submarine before. It just seems like it makes the most sense to me with a nuke. No different than like a sub rock. Just trying to get hurt out to a boomer real quick before it can finish launching its missiles. But again, if subs are that quiet and you're not shooting till that close in, okay, yeah, then you can convince me more of a Squall's effectiveness. 2,000 yards, 4,000 yards, perhaps. Oh yeah, if it's supposed to be used for a counter-fire roll, I'm assuming they would always have some loaded up. That is very faint. This signal level means crap, dude. I don't know. I don't know which one to believe more, my ears or the signal level meter. Oh boy, there's a sheet. It's a sheet of ice. Did the noise just like reduce like right here on the sonar? I don't know.
Sonar.
Holy
Torpedo
shit!
In the water, bearing 047. Con sonar. Torpedo in the water, bearing 047. Con sonar. Torpedo in the water, bearing 047. Con sonar. I have a new contact, bearing 047. Designated
Oh, it's in front of me.
3, 4.
Okay, well, a big transient. And nothing else? You get saved by the ice sheet? I don't know. There's nothing out there. There's like a faint line of something. But it's not showing up on the narrow band. It's in my toad baffles. I don't know. Yeah, I looked back, and I don't know if you remember in the last mission, Time on Target, there would just be like random torpedoes in the water in the distance with like a transient like that. And then nothing. Didn't even show up on the replay. So, I don't know. I mean, there's a line here on the broadband.
Con sonar. Torpedo in the water, bearing 227.
Oh, of course, it's in my freaking baffles.
Torpedo in the water, bearing 227. Con sonar. Torpedo in the water, bearing 227.
Okay, well, what is this? Why can't it? What? There's definitely something there. 50, 225, 340. MPT 1UE torpedo. Let's just reel this in for the moment. It's in my baffles.
Come left to course. 3. Come left to course. Come left to course. 3, 4. 8. Helmi.
Seems distant. It looks distant. No active.
Con, sonar. I have
Oh,
a
there's
new
an active
contact
actually,
bearing
but
2,
it looks
2,
distant to
6.
me.
Designated Sierra 3, 5.
This isn't one torpedo pinging. This is
Con,
multiple
sonar. I have a new
torpedoes.
contact bearing 2, 2, 5. Designated Sierra 3, 6.
Yeah, see, they just pinged a little bit. Now they're on their circle. Yeah, I don't know what's going on up here though. Question is, who's shooting? Do I need to shoot back? Maybe I should. Any other subs around? Nothing the auto crew hasn't picked up. Who's Master 3? Oh. It's my buddy. Like, who the hell is that? Sarah 3-4. Yeah, it's there. I don't know what that is.
Con, sonar. Torpedo in the
Oh my
water.
god, dude.
Bearing 0, 4, 7. Con, sonar. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 0, 4, 7. Con, sonar. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 0, 4, 7.
Like, is that LwAmi's way of letting me know that's like a depth bomb or something? I mean, stuff is definitely flying out here.
Steady on course 3, 4, 8.
Ooh, conformal, hold on. Am I seeing things? I thought I could have sworn I just saw a trace on the conformal here.
Con, sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 0, 3, 9. Designated Sierra 3, 7.
145. It might just be Master 5. Don't know. Okay, well those torps, yeah, they're far behind us. What is that though?
Con, sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 2, 3, 8. Designated Sierra 3, 8.
23838. I just marked Sierra 38.
Con, sonar. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 2, 2, 2.
Still in the baffles.
Con, sonar. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 2, 2, 2. Con, sonar. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 2, 2, 4.
Alright, there's enough frickin' lollygagging around here. I'm gonna shoot back. What is that? Could that be a sub? Let's investigate. 5-1. Oh, well, the toad's not out.
Stream the port toad array, Helmi.
I just wouldn't expect to see a sub like that. It's worth looking into. There isn't really... There's no noise on that bearing, though. Wait, did I figure out what this is? It might be an active countermeasure or something.
Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 218.
Yeah, that might be a
Designated Sierra
countermeasure.
39. Con sonar.
Because it kind of emanates from where...
224. Designated
Whoa.
Sierra 40.
What is that? Did the Buffalo just launch a full spread, even though it's not supposed to have fire control? I need to wait for this thing to frickin' level out here. Can't be countermeasures. You can't drop 3 countermeasures. Man, there is shit going on around here. I'll see you later, trench gun. Alright, well, we have a tow to investigate things.
Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 052.
That's so weird. It's coming from whatever this is. There's a line on the sonar, but no frequency data whatsoever. All these circle jerk torpedoes back here.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 221. Designated Sierra.
What is all this?
41.
Oh, was I on the wrong array? Okay, I was on the wrong array. Goodness me. I want to know who's on 053. That's a sub. That's a frickin' sub. Okay, that's a sub. We've been tracking that guy.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 052. Designated Sierra 42.
Snapshot 042. Tube 4. Auto crew, go F yourself. Run to enable 3,000 yards. Ceiling. Give me some depth from the ceiling there. Active snake.
Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 344. Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 05.
And the cool's been doing all this like torpedo in the water stuff, but there's no like...
215.
There's no torpedoes on its bearing.
Bearing 348.
That's the weird part. Is it like stuck on an iceberg and all its torpedoes are like, okay, well we have to shoot back.
Con sonar. I have a new contact.
Doop-a-doo.
Bearing
We're just going to launch a full spread. Not tube 2. Hold that in reserve here. This all looks pretty good to me. What is that? Okay, that might be troublesome. Let's get frickin' cooking here.
All head full. How am I?
Launch countermeasures. Aye, sir. Launch. Aye, sir. Launch. Aye, sir. Launch.
Buffalo's gonna go frickin' high and dry here, dude.
1. Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 3, 2, 1. Con sonar. Unit is running normally. Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing
Come
3,
left to course.
4,
2,
7.
6. Retrieve the
Designated
four-towed
Sierra
array.
4,
Helm aye.
5. Con sonar. Unit is running normally.
Oh
Con
god,
sonar.
frickin'
Torpedo in the water.
icebergs.
Bearing
Oh, this is going to
1,
shit.
2.
Oh, reload, please.
Con sonar. Cavitating. Con sonar. Lost the wire. Tube 4. Con sonar. Lost the wire. Tube 3. Con sonar. Lost the wire. Con sonar. No longer cavitating.
Hey, Black Sun XT, how's it going?
Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Bearing
Steady on course.
3,
2.
5.
Sonobuoy,
Con
perhaps?
sonar. Cavitating.
Good question. Oh, I hate leaving the Buffalo high and dry. I don't have a choice here.
Make my depth 404 feet. Dive aye.
Con sonar. Loud explosion on the bearing of master 3.
Oh, no.
Con sonar. No longer cavitating.
Question is, if the Buffalo bites it, are we gonna reload to try and protect it?
Con
Or,
sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 2.
Just keep
0,
going.
8. Designated Sierra 4. 6.
I say just keep going. I think this mission's gonna be hard enough. Well, it'll be easier without the Buffalo. Not to say that I want them gone. We are ice sheeting it up here, dude. This is actually a good place to stay, potentially, if it don't interfere with airdrop torpedoes. Oh, is that multiple torpedoes or
Come
what?
left to course. 2, 1.
Launch
2.
countermeasures. Aye,
Helm
sir.
aye. All ahead flank. Helm aye.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 0, 0, 3. Designated Sierra 4.
Come left to course.
7.
1, 8, 0. Helm aye.
Con sonar. Cavitating.
Oh, is that gonna be it? I don't know, I can't tell that's multiple torpedoes or one.
Come left to course. 1, 3, 9. Helm aye.
I mean, it's definitely more than one torpedo at this point. Wow, that's horrifically annoying.
Con sonar. I have a new contact. Bearing 3, 5, 3. Designated Sierra 4, 8.
Steady on course. 1, 3, 9. Come right to course. 2, 1, 3. Helm aye.
I don't know why I'm looking at the toad display, nothing to see there.
Steady on course. 2, 1, 3.
Excuse me. Oh boy.
Come right to course. 2, 7.
Let's
5.
try and collect
Helm
ourselves
aye.
briefly here. Or should we just keep cooking and booking? Let's just keep moving this way for a second.
Come right to course. 2, 4, 0. Helm aye.
I doubt that snapshot on that cool is gonna do anything, but getting him defensive at least. Oh man, that was a big mess up for me there. We had an ability to track him that whole time. Problem is, I was looking at him here on the broadband display, and I was like, why can't I see him? Because I wasn't switching to the toad in the narrowband. Because maybe that's when I had turned autocrew off. Sonar should have picked all up on that.
Come right to course 269. Helmi.
Alright, what do we got? I think it's time to secure from this running for a little bit. We're under the ice sheet. Got some cover.
Steady on course 269. All ahead standard. Helmi.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Okay, yeah, if that's a circle searcher, he's around there somewhere, so that's not a problem. Oh, are we about to leave the ice sheet? It's no bueno.
Come right to course 347. Helmi.
How slow do I need to go to be getting full spherical acuity here? Let's try like 13 knots.
Make turns for 13 knots, maneuvering aye.
Yeah, they don't do that kind of thing in dangerous waters to let you know if it's acquired or not. Just kind of have to guess. At that point, it's usually too late once you can start hearing the range gating. Right now we want north center, dude. That's where all the action's happening. Spearfish. $1,100, $1,800. That might be my Mark 48. I don't know. Passive decoy. Spearfish does fall under that. I'm not expecting a spearfish. I'm thinking it's a it's gotta be a passive decoy then. That's what I'm gonna say. Yoish, how did the buffalo get sunk? Must be from that astute. No, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna say passive decoy. 1100, 1800. Yeah, 1808 would be more like over here. It's not really lined up on that. Should be a passive decoy from the Akula.
7.
If he is indeed running. If we got that boy running. Ohio. Oh, frickin'. Okay. Stream this bad boy, please.
34 code array, Helmi.
I don't know what's going on. Come on, LA. What are we looking for? 1075, 1100. Okay, mostly at 1400. Ah, she may still be out there. No. Damn. Okay, I'm fairly certain the buffalo got hit. What was all that nonsense? Oh god.
34 code array, Helmi. All ahead 2/3, Helmi.
Bunch of nonsense off that way. I hear a countermeasure. There is a Brit sub that fires right at the end of that fight, but I don't remember that being scripted in here in the mission. Is that my torpedo? Yeah. Oh god, come on. Alright, let's let auto crew have a moment here for us. Make sense of this nonsense.
9. Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 239. Designated Sierra 50. Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 044. Designated Sierra 51. Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 215. Designated Sierra 52.
I see snaky dudes. What is that?
Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 048. Designated Sierra 53.
Alright, what are we looking at for Akula? Where's that Akula at? I know he's out there. And 50, 125, 400. 50, 125, 400. Yeah, that's Akula right there. I think my torp is on that. Is my torp on that bearing or no? No, I think he sidestepped that bad boy. Yeah, the torp. My torp is over there at 6-2. There's the torp. There's Akula. Don't know what that was. Oh, I turned this off. Okay.
Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 285. Designated Sierra 54.
Yeah, the Buffalo got sunk. We're just gonna proceed as planned, I think. Rest in peace, Buffalo.
Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 049. Designated Sierra 55. Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 044. Designated Sierra 56.
Okay, I'm gonna guess that straighter track there and this straighter track here are the two Grecias, and that they dodged those torps. The Kula still seems to be steaming kind of hard out there. Alright, we're gonna chill at 7 knots. I'm gonna
7 knots, maneuvering aye.
get the TB-23 out there, actually. Oh, now that I put the TB-16 out, there's gonna be all these doubles of tracks. Damn. Frickin' Akula. Wow. I was being inept for almost a good 15 minutes there, at least, for that guy.
Stream at starboard toe to Ray, helm aye.
Alright, well, we're all cocked, locked, and ready to rock for round dose here. I don't know how far these torps are going to run for. Probably used up about half their fuel. Oh, the one over there disappeared already. Interesting. Okay, I think that range they give in the reference is for lowest speed. These guys should all be running out of fuel here soon, then. I want to know what was happening with that Akula with all those TIWs. But just, like, disappearing. They're definitely on his bearing and matching, like, his trace there. One that disappeared showed up as an explosion on the map a few minutes ago. Oh, the torp here? No, it would have washed out the sonar if it hit that ship.
Con sonar, torpedo in the water, bearing 174. Con sonar, torpedo in the water, bearing 173. Con sonar, I have a new contact, bearing 177. Designated Sierra 57.
Oh, I hate not having the broadband facing that way. Is it time to run again? Oh, let's reel this in.
Retrieve the starboard towed array. How am I?
Make turns for 14 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Come left to course. 305. How am I?
TARDIS mechanic, hello. Maybe it was firing
Con
stallions.
sonar, I have a new contact,
That's possible.
bearing 183. Designated Sierra 58. Con sonar, I have a new contact, bearing 182. Designated Sierra 59.
Okay, well, they stopped pinging, so I think they are out of range. Master 7 may be recollecting here, ready to shoot again. Get ready to fire a spread on his ass here.
Steady on course. 305.
Oh, well, tracking him is going to be a royal pain right now without the toad out. Might stream that back out here shortly. Okay, that's still not enough to open up the baffles. Keep her coming, keep her coming.
271. How am I?
Con sonar, I have a new contact, bearing 175. Designated Sierra 60.
Okay. Looking like we're good from those guys.
Steady on course. 271. Stream the port towed array. How am I?
I know the stock game does not acknowledge the launch of missiles. I didn't think LwAmi did, but to be frank, I can't. I don't know. It's possible. Yeah, that torp disappeared sooner than these other ones. If it would have hit, it would have washed out sonar. Okay, yeah, we're definitely good from these torps down here. Let's just keep the TB-16 out this whole time. I don't even think you can snap a toad in LwAmi, but... Oh, that's something. The TB-16 at least will stay. Keep giving us data to a higher speed. Alright, we might as well slow back down then.
Make turns for 7 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Okay, well, TP16 isn't even sufficient to track the Akula.
Come right to course 004. Helm aye.
It looks like right on 13 or 14 is when the spherical starts to degrade. You can kind of see it there. Okay, seem to be still tracking this guy. Yeah, what happened to that torpedo? Good question. Maybe it hit the ice. Maybe it hit the ice. That does happen. They hit the ice and go away. Which makes sense. What was that? Oh, it's a mirror track. Oh no, we got our cool. I'm seeing it. I think, unless it's dumb until I just marked the Slava. Nope, we got Master 7 back up. Alright, cool. Alright, we're gonna go sneaky deaky then. Full bore.
Make turns for 5 knots.
Steady on course
Maneuvering aye.
004.
Yeah, because that's the sphere being dumb. That's the cooler right there. Or that could be the Slava. Everything's going haywire. Not sure who's in. Yep, there it is. Okay, cool. Alright, get tracky wacky. Master 7. Let's get a little deeper here. Avoid some ice in case it runs shallow. I mean, depth to run, you can run deep because you're going after a sub. No, no, no. Oh, did I just reel in the TB16 and then reeled it back out again instead of doing the TB23? No, it's been out this whole time.
Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 097. Designated Sierra 61.
Okay, all torps are out of the water.
Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 118. Designated Sierra 62.
I think my smoke alarm just started beeping for place the battery. I may have to do that. That might bug the hell out of me. Mr. Steven. And it's not gonna give us a trace. Just barely seeing it on the toad. It's a weird glitch. Alright, yeah, it's beeping. I'll be right back. Need to change the battery on that thing. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna break for lunch here. Gonna intermission, get some chow, and then I'll be back and we'll keep going for this mission. Going through this mission, trying to wrap it up here. Alright, so I'll see you guys in, I don't know, half hour, something like that. See you then.